Thank you for being here, everyone. My name's Alvar Jacomet. I'm a local artist here based in SF. And yeah, I'm just going to tell you a bit about myself.
Woo!
So I was born and raised in LA, and I lived there till I was 11. And then I moved with my family to Argentina. And there I did all of high school, and I did some art school there. And I was really into sculpting, and I would just do these things out of printers and just reassemble them into fun little spaceships. And I was doing that for a few years, and then I moved back to the US in 2019. And yeah, my inspiration has always been, these are like the four main things that have been a big influence on me. This architect, Livius Woods, who was famous for his experimental ideas on architecture. He really liked the idea of chaos and every generation kind of changing their landscape. Then Halo, love Halo. I would kill all the aliens and then just look at the buildings. I really like the art direction in that game. Similar to this guy, this artist, Tsutomu Nihei, he's great. I don't know if you've read that manga. It's awesome. And then this Italian Renaissance artist, Piranesi, he was all about the aesthetic of like ruins of ancient Rome and just kind of this piling of buildings. And yeah, those were all a big influence on me, and they still are. Slide. And I never liked painting in art school, and then I found a teacher that worked for me in City College just a few years ago, and I love painting, and all I do is paint. And I really like texture. I like the tactile element of a piece. This is an example. This is a commission I made of a house here on, it was on Waller by the park. And it's just a combination of techniques here. This little line was made with sand. And all this line work here you see is mostly caulking, just like hardware caulking. And it adds, I don't know, another layer to a piece. It makes it a little more engaging, I feel. When you move around, it kind of follows you a bit. And that's really fun.
Did you mix the sand with the paint?
Sometimes, yeah. Or you can get like a sand medium, which is like an acrylic with no color in it, and just sand.
How often do you have people ask for like personal commissions of their house?
Not often enough, but every now and then, yeah. It's great. It's a little more like, so for example, this is more of a collage. This is like mirroring these two houses on the sides. And this one I can be a little more, crazy with the colors. When it's a commission, I have to be very exact, which is a fun challenge. So yeah, this is another piece I made, just to show you that combination of a texture and acrylic. Can I next slide? Thank you. And so yeah, I mainly paint Victorians, as you can see. There is just a lot of them around the city, and they're really fun to work with. I start all of my pieces as a Photoshop composition. Anyone who's worked with Photoshop knows how fun it is to like crop out sharp geometry, and the Victorians are so easy for that. And then this is an example of how this piece turned into the painting, and this painting was a wood cutout. And yeah, it's not super exact. I have fun with it, and yeah, it's a process that took me years to figure out, which starts digitally and then ends in painting. Yeah, thank you. Next slide, please. And this is another example of a piece I made. This one got into the De Young Open a few years ago.
Woo!
So,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, that one was like 3 by 4 feet, and it was a ton of heavy gesso, and there's like this whole texture on it, and like the studio was toxic for like a day after that, but it was worth it.
How long did that take from like start to finish?
I don't know, like just 2 weeks nonstop. Like I was really feeling it, and just staying up late for not going out was worth it.
Making art?
Yeah, and here's my process. This is a little video. I think you have to press play on that, but there's a little video there that just shows my my process. So this is a trace I did on Photoshop, and then with the caulking, I laid down these first lines. Thank you. And then at some point, I switched to like a smaller syringe to get smaller lines, and that is like, you can get syringes on Amazon, super cheap. You can get molding paste, super cheap. None of this is like super difficult, to recreate. It's just a lot of patience, and I get a kick out of it. And then I just, after all that texture, I'll start laying down the painting. And I'll do an underpainting, which is when you put one color underneath everything, and that kind of sets the tone for the piece. It doesn't look like it, but colors really overlap, and even with a lot of acrylic. And yeah, just I think I finish eventually. But yeah, this was another commission, and
How long did this one take you?
this one was a super rush job. This was like 3 nights, nonstop.
Whoa.
I needed the money, but it was.
I think it's interesting because caulk is a building material for houses, and you're using it to make a painting of house.
Right? Yeah.
Caulk guns are really hard to use. In fact,
I got used to it.
like for everyone that doesn't know, caulk guns are a pain in the ass.
It's like this. I'm like threatening my painting. Yeah. Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
barely make it look like a broken line.
Yeah. And yeah, that's the process. And then there's another slide. And this is just some advice I can give you guys without being too specific. Experimentation is always fun. City College
Yes.
really helped me.
college.
Yes.
Free City College.
Free City College. Take Nancy Elliott's painting class.
Also, you get access to free therapy if you're enrolled.
Really?
Yeah.
Sign me up. I like acrylic more than oil because it just dries faster. You know, and it smells nicer. And mentioning caulking, there's so many other materials you can get at the hardware store. You can get brushes, you can get canvas, and it's a lot cheaper than, say, Blick. You just wouldn't, it never occurred to me until I went to go get caulking, and I found all this other material, so yeah. And then there's one more slide, which is just if you want to see more stuff. There's my website, where you can sign up to my newsletter there. I have an Instagram. I am doing live art here or somewhere else around the city every now and then, or you might find me taking pictures of houses around the city. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. So upstairs, we are going to do a little exercise. Money's going to pass them around. So what I've done is I've grabbed a Victorian house and I've split it into 6 8x8 canvases.
Oh, that's so cute.
And so the idea is that we're going to sit down and do like a sort of jigsaw puzzle, and you pick your piece, and then we just work on it for the next hour or 2 hours if you want. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
just
show us
examples.
the big one.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's just kind of like a coloring book, but a little more involved, and we have a lot of painting materials upstairs. And yeah, we'll be doing that for the evening. And this is just another piece that's another woodcut that I just wanted to show off that I finished the other day.
Oh, beautiful.
Do you host these workshops in other places too?
Not yet, I'm about to.
Talk
Okay.
about
It doesn't
the
get
Keep
paint.
me posted.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, talk to us about the paint. So what's the vision with that?
The vision with that is you get drunk and we paint, you know? And you know, you take your canvas home with you. So if you don't like it, you just paint over it, which is one of the things I advise. You know, and everyone gets a little, you know, it's divided in such a way everyone gets a window or a little special corner of a house, and you just add the vibe you want to it. I always recommend doing a night scene, and you just put some light on the window, and you put a cat silhouette, and that's perfect. And yeah, and then afterwards, when we feel like we're all done, we'll put them back together and play around with it for a bit, and then yeah, you take yours home.
Lady, I think.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alvar.
I tried it out.